How did it feel like singing? Have you ever sung before?
I have sung before, yes.
Yeah, okay.
But it's been a long time.
Was it fun?
Well, you did a great job.
A lot of fun.
Can you give an example right now?
No.
Our roads take me home
To the place
I belong.
West Virginia.
Mama, take me home. Country roads. Right? Now you want to make a film, right? You want to sing?
Ottawa roads, take me home.
You film a lot of stuff in your apartment.
Yeah, well, that's the only place I have to shoot. Nobody else wants me to come over.
It's because you rob them. Location is character too, so always keep that in mind. Try to find a different location sometimes. Outside a park bench, a garage. I like garages. Is it just me? Is the smell of a garage like rubber and gas?
Yeah, it's amazing.
There's a lot of character there, and back alleys and things like that. Don't be afraid to get out there and film in a different location entirely.
Nobody wants to hear your singing. You suck. I'm leaving you.
So I love country music. I wasn't trying to make fun of country music. I love country music, especially from like about 1940 to about 1990, when it was slow and sad. And I really like that style of country music. So I was paying homage to it more than I was like I certainly wasn't mocking it. Cry in this beer of mine. Oh, I know.
He's a good husband.
We just put the camera on a tripod and turned it so that we can see it, and just filmed it. I mean, it was just about having fun and making some music and supporting Kino. So yeah.
And it shows. You guys had a lot of fun. First Dan. So who was the villain?
That was me.
That was you.
Right here.
Okay, you have an accent for real?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow. So the history between you is like you were fired off a set of Hollywood? I don't know. I don't even watch these things. What was the plot?
Okay, so as many of you may know, this is a sequel. So, well, if you saw the first one, you'd understand.
First Dan. It was really good. Are they available online?
The first one is available on YouTube.
Yeah, so they could check it out. All right, so I have some questions. Okay, keep going.
Okay, but for the plot, is actually what it is that Chris First Dan McIntyre has a very distant relationship with his real father, who is in the United States. It actually sort of reflects the relationship I have with my father, as we've always had a very distant one, but I know he's always encouraged me with one word, and that one word is participate.
Wow, I love it. There you go. That's encouraging for everyone.
The martial arts training is not only about winning. It's about discipline.
You were filming in a public area like the first one. Did any spectators come by and say, hey, these two guys are fighting?
We had someone drive by and they were kind of like, are those guys okay? So, yeah.
It's fun. Play for an audience. I mean, Tom, what did you do in this one?
I kind of stood and watched. I helped with the choreo a little bit. I helped Al be a little bit more of a dick. He's a good villain.
What was that, Kano from Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, he's got that British Kano thing, He's all right,
You couldn't handle my attitude on set, and you kicked me off. Now I'm getting revenge on you, starting with your only son.
You're making a series. How long is it going to go for?
Well, we'll see about that.
There you go.
As long as First Dan basically saves the day.
Yeah, and saves your firstborn.
That's yet to be seen.
Oh, no.
Insurance?
So here, so Bob here, so there, here, kick, block, block. Okay, and now you throw the punch, back fist, and then wham! There.
This wasn't a story about Alice per se, it was a story about a composer who decided to write music for Alice in Wonderland and accidentally opened the portal inside her piano and fell down into that world. And she's actually meeting not with those characters, but those kind of reflections of those characters inside her, because we all have a bit of Queen of Hearts, a bit of Jabberwock, and and so on.
There's a lot of symbolism to be had there. And this is, you're the composer?
Yeah. I'm a composer, the singer, the piano player, the hand drum player, and and the wife. Lucky too.
Alice, Queen of Hearts, and Jabberwock, yes.
It was a lot of fun. There was some really great visuals. You used some green screen as well.
Yes, it's a lot of green screen in there, and I would say 0 CGI.
No, yes. There was a lot of models, I noticed that. Like when you're going through the tunnel, that stuff you made with your hands.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't you?
No. We worked with someone, and he actually lives in another country, and we never met. You might have recognized some of the locations because we filmed it around Ottawa. So there are 3 locations, I don't know, like trivia.
Eagle Point?
Eagle Nest,
Eagle
that's
Nest.
one. Second, Slime Kiln Ruins in Nepal. Yeah. Well, and the third one is just any forest around. We have plenty of them. So I don't think I remember where we filmed it.
That was some really good green screen, by the way.
It was actually my second time filming, and it was a disaster in many spots. So a lot of was fixed in editing.
Yeah, fixing editing.
But yeah, we had to refilm a few things, and the light was and the space. Like, I mean, we have a living room, I would say smaller than this space. And one thing is to film against green screen without movement, but there was plenty of movement in there. So,
and you don't want to be too close to the green screen.
So I would say we only had the chance to film it that far from the green screen.
Oh wow, that's very difficult. Because you don't want the color bleed coming off you. Right?
Yeah. So it was like, and it was my second.
Oh, you did an amazing job. Well, how did you do the camera in the bottle?
I cut a hole in the bottom of the bottle. Then I just put it on the lens, and I put the f-stop to like something crazy.
Yeah.
And then I just, it was just a wide-angle lens, and then I held the camera while he was holding it up, and essentially that's how we did it. And I had another light, so I was holding like the camera and the light, and we were trying to time it.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, it took like 2 tries.
So when he was on the ground?
Yes, he was.
Yes. There was a light coming from his left face. Was that the television light? It looked like it was like a television.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, more or less. There was a setting on the light, and I also had a guy do this with his hands.
To make it look like television.
Yeah, kind of.
Or something that was breaking.
Yeah, so it was a setting on the light plus a bit of like hand motion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the most challenging part of doing this?
The first shot, you know, the one that he was laying down on the ground. He didn't know the song yet when it's not his song, so like he didn't know the song and the lyrics are like incomprehensible. So he kept on like messing up. So that shot took us like 3 hours to do. Yeah, one of the guys there, he wasn't even supposed to be there. He just came to my house to pick something up, and he ended up helping with the film. That was pretty fun.
Was this a pizza delivery guy? He's like, hey, you want to be in a movie? I've only fallen for that twice this week.
Oh, me. Sorry. What was the inspiration for it?
I just really like the song.
Yeah.
That's the inspiration, yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all you need. It's the idea, and then you get the song, and then boom, boom, boom. You get visuals based on that.
Exactly.
And making music videos is amazing, right? Because you can break all the rules.
Yeah, you just kind of like walk your dog and you listen to the song and then you write it down. Yeah, thank you.
No, you know exactly what you're going for. Dude, people love you, man. You gotta make more. This is your community now. You can never leave. You can never leave.
That's a problem, I think.
The film I did, which I wrote, is actually based off a true story in the early 2000s in Vanier.
Wow. And you live in Manor Park, which is behind Vanier.
Yes, exactly. So The ending is different. It was a different ending. It was more of a more friendlier ending. The ending in the actual story didn't go so well.
So what do you have on your mind, sweetheart?
What's it gonna cost me?
It depends on how much you're willing to pay.
Oh,
in the actual story.
Wow. And she was a worker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Wow, that's unfortunate. This conversation got really dark. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's life. It's life in the hood.
It's a little more grittier than some of my films.
There was a shot where you filmed underwater. How did you do that?
So I actually had an underwater camera.
Oh.
Like not a GoPro like Mario has right here, but it was an Picasso. It was from Amazon. It was like $30.
Oh, you put it underwater. That's pretty cool.
I did put it underwater.
There's a lot of fun things you could do underwater. The
There
first,
is.
Yeah. So this is a GoPro. This is like a cheap little
Why are you
thing.
giving the middle finger to the camera?
No, but it's underwater. And you know what the first thing I did when I got this, because it's waterproof? I put it in my toilet. No, wait, it's not, no, it's not what you're thinking. Yeah, I deserve that. No, I didn't pee on it or anything like that. I just dunked my head in the, in the movies when someone comes in your house and dunks your head and you see the point of view of the face. I did that.
Yeah.
Toilet water is clean. It might be cleaner than your tap water. I'm not shitting you, man. Google that.
It is filtered, so.
Yeah, my cat won't drink it. I don't know.
I'll go see my next client.
I thought you liked me.
It's just business, sweetheart.
Business? The last two did this to me as well. You're not going anywhere.
Where did you film this?
It was out in Orleans I filmed it. So there was a small garage and they let us use the back of their garage. Yep. It was like a small gorge, sort of river-like area.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It was loud. Did anyone notice you?
No.
Because there's always that concern when someone screams bloody murder.
Yeah, right? No, there was no one there at the time because everyone was at work.
So you were doing research?
I was doing
All right.
research. I always do research for my films.
I noticed something was, there was a lot of blooming effect. So blooming is kind of like there was a soft haze of light.
Yes.
I really like that look. How did you achieve this?
So that wasn't me. I have to thank Kevin Reeves for that. He was the editor of this film, and because the actual shot for that scene in the back of the truck, because I was filming on the tailgate of the truck through the window, it was actually a little flatter than what you saw. And Kevin was like, I think I could bump that up and make like a vignette style halo, which worked out for the film.
It worked out really nice. It's been a while since you made a film.
It has.
Welcome back. Oh my God, Tyler. Stop leaving us and coming back. One day I won't take you back.
Are you sure about that?
I'll always take you back.
Ottawa Filmmakers is a cult, so
It is
are you
a
really
cult.
sure about that?
Chickens and virgins, that's what it is. And that was Fred Jones played the...
Yes, it was.
Yes. Yeah, how did you feel about playing such a scumbag?
Well, to be honest, little insight. He was actually the bouncer that found the person in the true story.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was a mixture of his idea and mine, and I was the one that just wrote it together as a more happier ending.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of importance in this thing.
Yeah, there is. There's also some symbolism in it.
Everything comes together. Wow. Okay, so let's remind the audience. La 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 la.
Yeah. I just can't get it out of my head now.
Get it out of your head. That was interesting. So it was earworm.
Earworm. Yeah, please come and try us. Get in here in the middle, yes.
What do I want from him? Am I a gold digger? Do I just want to bone him?
Right.
Like, what do I want out of this?
I tried to do something where we were filming several things simultaneously. Yes. So we had a stationary camera, we had people with cameras all being filmed at the same time, because most things were done in one take, right? Yeah. Maybe a couple of things we did a couple of ways, but pretty much everything was one take, and what we got was what Francis had to, give himself an aneurysm trying to put together into some kind of cohesive story, and I think he did an amazing job.
It was filmed on Friday.
Filmed on Friday, within 2 hours.
Under 2 hours.
Francis, I really gotta say, I love your acting at the end. It was really good.
So good.
And you also, by editing it, by cutting it the way you did, you're retelling the story in your own way as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, the idea was to do a found footage film, which
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do. So this is technically my first.
It was like a
one.
Blair Witch
so
at the end,
I had
yeah.
the trope of like, that they disappeared, and here's a number to call, and then the guy who shows up at the end. It's all stuff you see in found footage films all the time. So it was fun to do.
So guys, how far along do you want me to
Well,
go
he's
with,
got the reveal.
So what scene? What scene? When do you come in on all of this?
What was the movie within the movie? Like, were they shooting a porno? Like, what was that? What were they doing?
It was just a bunch of people getting together to make a Kino movie. And then the other stuff just kind of, took over and was kind of happening. It was just, I needed some kind of incident. I thought, well, how do I get people without writing dialogue and writing a script to, just come and tell this story? And I know that Julia is magnificent at just coming in and just making things up and having them come out, and I don't know anybody better at it than her in my real life, so
It's kind of like having puzzle pieces without seeing the puzzle picture.
Without having any picture,
yeah,
exactly.
Putting it together. Hey, sometimes I'm smart. Should we give them the theme?
We have to give them the theme.
We have to give them next month's theme.
It would be stupid not to.
It would be very stupid. Where are you going?
Where are you going?
We miss you. You know the theme.
You do know the theme.
It's got 2 O's in it.
Oh.
And it starts with an S.
As every good night should end.
Right?
And it ends with a D. As every good night should end.
I just say it's stupid.
It is stupid.
It's stupid.
With 2 O's.
Yeah. That's
Stupid.
the next theme. It's stupid. So just have fun with it. Just be stupid, be silly, let loose.
It is a launching point. So wherever that just takes you to your end destination, it still fits the theme, even if it's not there anymore. So.
Oh yeah. This is amazing. Thank you so much for coming out, everyone. You guys are amazing. We can't do this because we got a lot of new faces here tonight.